Welcome to our video bulletin for Friday the 9th of October. You may have seen quite a bit of media coverage of the events last weekend, and we unveiled a stone to what's believed to be the first black resident of Liverpool. And this stone to Abel, an enslaved African, the first black resident of the city, will be here for hundreds of years to come. There'll be more media coverage of that over the next few weeks, and in particular do have a look at BBC Songs of Praise on Sunday the 25th of October. Obviously in our church life we've also suffered the loss of Marge Bentley in the last few weeks. Her funeral will be next Tuesday on the 13th of October. It will be at 10 o'clock. Now obviously, as you know, there are restrictions on the number of people who can attend services like that at the moment. So if you would like to come, if you could just contact the church office so we can just monitor the numbers of people who would be there. We know there's a maximum of 30. The life of the church in which Marge was involved continues, and Father Fergus has put together the dates for the confirmation class, which we circulated in the bulletin on Wednesday. If you'd like those dates again, do just contact us and talk to him, and those will mostly take place by Zoom with some other things as well. Well, talking of Father Fergus, he's been out meeting the congregation again this week, but this week we've got someone training for ordination whom you will see a few times in the next few months, and he's been talking to David.
Now, this week for Meet the Congregation, I'm afraid I'm cheating a little bit, and we've got someone who technically isn't part of our congregation just yet, but who we will be having joining us in some way, shape or form, depending on government guidelines, etc. soon. I'm joined by David. David, hello, thank you for joining us. Tell us a bit about yourself in my cryptic introduction. Explain it for people.
It's my pleasure, and welcome and thank you everybody for watching the video involving me. I'm David Halliwell, and I'm a second-year ordinand in training. I'm training at Queen's in Birmingham with other Anglican and other Methodist brothers and sisters. I'm currently based in Wigan, which strangely falls under the Liverpool diocese. I'm never quite sure why, but there it goes. It does. And I've been part of the church in Wigan now for some time, and I currently live with my guide dog, Zodiac, who you will all meet and hopefully enjoy, and he'll certainly enjoy seeking biscuits from you.
Absolutely.
And as part of my training and my ongoing discernment process, I am required to do a placement, and I'm very, very blessed to have the opportunity to get to know Fergus and get to know Crispin, and hopefully get to know some of you in the near future. So between now and Christmas, God willing, and lockdown prevailing, and all those other caveats that we have to put on life at the minute, I will be coming to worship with you and pray with you and learn from you. And it'll be a time, hopefully, of blessing for everybody.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to having you so much, David. As many of you will know, so at the moment it's a bit of change at St Nick's. Obviously, we've had Ian join us. It's a delight to have David join us as well, and we will see him. Hopefully, we will hear him preach. You will see him on Zoom, as well as we hope in some way, shape, or form in the flesh. And my thanks to David for being so flexible and willing to work within slightly strange guidelines that we are currently in. But do come to church, because even if we're not allowed to socialise inside, there will be possibility to meet David in the coming weeks and months as he joins us, as I say, in some way, shape or form for his placement. David, we're looking forward to having you with us so very much. And
bless you. Thank you.
Thank you for speaking to us today, and we'll look forward to meeting you properly soon.
Likewise. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, you'll be seeing David over the next few months. At the moment, of course, we're preparing for our worship on Sunday. As ever, there'll be music accompanying it, and the setting will be sung by our cantor, by Harwood. There's also anthems by Whittingham and Gigot, and I do encourage you to join us. All the usual restrictions and rules which we've discussed so many times will be enforced. Do make sure you bring your mask along. The service will, of course, be at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Join us in person, or, of course, on YouTube via the live stream. Please do have a very good weekend.